I think the perception, obviously, and the growing consensus is the time you spend the most somewhere is who you are, and I don't necessarily believe that should be the case. I think it's more about who you are within inside. It's family, it's upbringing, it's love, it's laughter, and it's experiences. It's experiences and memories. My name is Ritesh, but I prefer Ritz. In terms of about me, so I think the best way for me to summarize it is work in marketing, obviously typical 9-to-5 job, but in and around that, I would rather speak about my passions, and those are massive gym rat, as obviously those would call it. I love my family, I love my friends, I love exploring in life, and more importantly, the thing that anchors me the most probably is my religion and my faith. I'll take you back to 2012, where I had a daytime job. I was working in marketing and absolutely fine, but essentially, again, I wasn't naturally holding to who I am. I was at a point in my life where I was doing the things that I thought that people would be impressed with, getting into the wrong crowds, doing the wrong things, having the wrong habits. I had a beloved granddad who I spent loads of time in India with in my early days, born and bred here obviously, but love obviously the motherland. And when I used to go there, ride horses, spend some time with him, spend some quality time, and there was about an 8-year gap where I hadn't basically been to visit him. And within those 8 years was during my time in high school and college. The things I was doing in that particular time of my life wasn't necessarily speaking volumes about who I was as a person, but it also wasn't marrying up to who I really am within the inside. So I became distracted and I basically became conflicted. And with that being said, 8 years went by where I didn't go see him. And he kept on saying, obviously, my family called me Ricky, so he kept on saying, Ricky, tu aapne India mom and yaad aave, please come, I really miss you a lot, I'm thinking about you, your mom and dad have been, why don't you come? And there's me getting to the wrong crowd, the wrong habits, and giving him the waffle. I'll come next year, as we all do, right? Within our families, when we speak to people in India, I'll come next year, I'll come the year after. Don't worry, the tickets are being booked soon. And then in May 2012, that's when he passed away. And I woke up, and then obviously that's when I realized that basically that I lost my chance, and I will never ever get that chance again. Just to basically number one, to say I'm sorry, and more importantly to make more memories with him, to make more experiences with him, and that's when I realized that if you really spend your time in the wrong areas, you will lose out on so many opportunities to do the things that you really want to do, and to spend the time with people that you really want to spend the time with, and I will never get that chance ever again. And I'm so sorry that I just didn't come over. I should have gone much more earlier. I can still hear his voices obviously on the phone, just in terms of the pleading. It's just, why don't you just come over, just come for a couple of weeks. And I wasn't obviously doing anything special in my life at that particular point, just working, and I should have gone over. He kept on asking every single year. My dad was asking as well, and for whatever ignorant, stupid reason, obviously I just didn't go. And I believe obviously he is obviously listening to me and just watching over me, and he knows, obviously I've said it a million times now, but genuinely I'm so sorry, I should have gone over, yeah. The thing that you want to do the most has to be the thing that you think about first in the morning. The gym dictates my entire routine of my day. It's the one thing that I organize my day around. And more importantly, what it means for me basically is to strip away all the noise, to put the phone down, to forget the BS that's happening in my life, to remove the aggro, and to come in here and to unleash complete pain and energy. And as dark as that sounds, it's not really dark, because once you leave the gym, you're completely a different person.
Tell me about how that's helped you on your journey with grief.
Absolutely. So think of it this way. So when you're grieving, obviously, in life, and you're remembering that person, you don't know what to do. But when you're in here, if you can be focused in here, there is a process one must go through to get to a start and an end process. And essentially that involves sets, reps, and exercises. So if you can take miniature steps in these 4 walls, or in the gym, that wherever you do it, you can take those miniature steps in your life as well to help you to cope with grief, to understand grief. Because if you don't take those steps, you're never going to move forward in life. Whether I have a bad moment in my life, whether I have a good moment in my life, the first thing I think about is coming in here. I'll either celebrate or I'll either mourn my day in here. So my highs and lows have all occurred in these 4 walls. If I'm strong in here, I'm strong in here, and I'm strong in here, and I'm strong out there. There was a particular point, and this wasn't too long ago, to be honest, about 3-4 years ago, where I was really quite lost in my life in terms of my childhood experiences, call it past lives, call it present life, the things that have happened to me in my life in terms of losing people. I didn't have a great relationship with my dad. Things weren't going great in my relationship at that time as well with my wonderful girlfriend, and a beautiful soul who has completely transformed my life stepped into my world, and her name is Ritesh Vekaria. She essentially helped me to work on a lot of cracks in my life and build those bridges and cement those cracks into proper foundations. She helped me to basically just amend my relationship with my dad, which wasn't the greatest. She helped me to understand how I was operating as a human being and how it was affecting the world around me, including my work, my friendship, my relationships. But more importantly, she helped me to find God. And through healing, through sound healing, I basically started just seeing visions of certain deities in my life. And one of them was Lord Hanuman. When I watch Sur Dhara, obviously, and I have done so for the last 3 or 4 years, I see a particular soul grieving on stage. That's what I see. And I feel a heavy connection towards that because I still grieve every day in my life. But what I think she's done in the most beautiful, in the most musically gifted way is she's able to basically tell her story through music and performance and theatre and storytelling as well. And I think she's basically telling the audience, I think you guys are in the same place I am, but let's go through this together for the next 2 or 3 hours. And the best way I can show you my pain is through my voice, through the guys behind me. But we're going to try to tell you a story that would just essentially would help me to feel a bit more better, and I hope it makes you guys feel a bit better as well. And there is no coincidence that while you guys are filming, at least 30-40% of the audience is in tears, or they're feeling very heavy, and they're watching this performance. And the reason why they are feeling that is because they feel a connection towards the performances, towards the singer or towards the singers, to the amazing things that Alok does, obviously in terms of the musical treatment that he gives to Preeti's voice, to Chloe, who's obviously up and coming now, to Mira, who complements Preeti's voice so well. But I believe they're all doing the same job, which is essentially they're trying to help Preeti communicate that I lost somebody very special in my life at that particular point. I don't understand it fully as of yet, but this is the best way that I can pay homage to that particular life, to that particular experience I went through. There was a segment that Mira did. It was towards Krishna as a baby, and essentially obviously the journey that he went through in those first couple of years. It was such an engrossing performance to a point where you couldn't take your eyes off her. And when you're watching Mira perform, right, it's not dance. It's not even theatre. It's just grace. She's moving and you can't see the steps because all you're really looking into is her eyes, because she does so much more than just moving around and performing a certain level of choreography. She tells a story through every fibre of her being. She's trying to convey an experience that happened many, many thousands of years ago and trying to bring her back to this present day. And when I was watching her, that really reminded me of the relationship I have with my mum, and just the love I feel towards her, the closeness I feel. And I think she made me pause, but it just really made me stop and remember someone in my life. It was a special performance. It's an honor, that's what it is. I might be buying the ticket, but I'm the lucky one. They're not the lucky ones, I'm the lucky one, because I get to see them. I wish they could see themselves and just see how they come across. I wish they could just stop on the stage for a split second while they're in mid-performance and just see the way everyone looks at them, because they are a gift, they are a treasure that we should value. We speak about Indian heritage right all the time, past generation, the people that lived before us, and the fact that that generation will no longer ever exist. Mira and Preeti, Alok, Seeta, they all represent the heritage that we strive and learn for today. Hold on to them, treasure them, protect them at all costs, because what they're trying to do is they're trying to bridge the gap between the current generation and the generation that will slowly leave in 10, 20, 30 years, 40 years. They have brought everyone together through Navratri, through Sur Dhara, and not many people can do that these days. You have your holy events, you have your concerts, but there's a division. What Mira, Priya, Alok and the rest of the gang do is they bridge everyone together. You're there watching those performances with cousins, with family, with uncles and aunties, with your mum, with your dad, with grandparents. You want to bring them along. Why do you think that is? It's because of what they're doing. And that's the reason why I go every year, is because they help me to cope with the pain. They have no idea how much they've helped people. They truly have no idea. Whenever I can, I try to just tell them thank you But more importantly, the thing we just need to give them is what I spoke about 15, 20 minutes ago, which is time, because they deserve our time. They need to know that they are heavily valued within the society at the moment, where there are so many things going on. They are a special group of people.
So good. That's perfect. That's like exactly what we need.